What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia back with another news video, and the latest headlines include SmackDown ratings drop, The Fiend's audience disappears, WWE Network's three-tiered system, Seth Rollins' newly discovered family, Kurt Angle's new WWE job, some other news regarding WWE hires, and Michael Cole being removed from Raw. Let's get straight into the first bit of news, as SmackDown's ratings have dropped. While this week's SmackDown ratings were down from last week, they didn't take the nosedive that Monday Night Raw did this week. Of course, SmackDown wasn't competing against Monday Night Football, competition which absolutely crushed the WWE's flagship show. According to PW Insider's Dave Shearer, the 10th September edition of SmackDown Live brought in 2.061 million overnight viewers, down from last week's 2.13 million overnight viewers. Wrestling Observer reporter Paul Fontaine broke the figures down further, saying, SmackDown averaged 2.061 million viewers on Tuesday night, down 2% from last week. More notably, the show retained 97% of the previous night's Raw audience, one of the highest retention rates since moving to Tuesday nights. This confirms the thought that Raw's bad number was due to competition from Monday Night Football, which affected the rating more than it has in previous years, even with Steve Austin making an appearance on Raw. SmackDown was only down 7% year over year, while Raw had a 22% drop when compared to the first week of Monday Night Football in 2018. SmackDown finished 6th for the night in total cable TV viewers, slightly higher than it usually does. It did top the 18 to 14 demographic with a 0.62 rating, 35% higher than ESPN's 30 for 30 documentary on basketball player and sometimes WCW wrestler Dennis Rodman. As we noted in our recap on SmackDown, it's a shame that Raw had to suffer such poor ratings, as it was a greatly superior show to SmackDown. Let's just pray Vince McMahon doesn't see the Blue Brand's ratings as a sign he should book Raw in the same mundane manner. Next up, The Fiend's audience disappears. As mentioned in an earlier video, the WWE made the curious decision to put The Fiend into a match after SmackDown Live went off the air. Unfortunately, it appears that he performed in front of a largely empty Madison Square Garden. According to wrestling's new enemy Brad Shepard, I'm told about 30% of those in attendance left before Bray Wyatt appeared in a dark segment. What a shame. Incredibly, the WWE seems to have found a new way to mess up its use of its hottest character. Our next story, WWE Network's three-tiered system. As noted in an earlier video, the WWE Network is launching a three-tiered platform for its content, but now it appears we know when the new system will launch, January 2020. Rumour has it the WWE is reaching out to indie promotions to solicit content for the network. There's still no word on cost for the premium level though. Next up, a little bit of strange news as Seth Rollins discovered two new siblings. Congratulations to Universal Champion Seth Rollins, who recently discovered two siblings he was previously unaware of. The architect tweeted, "In a wild turn of events, I recently found out I have a brother and a sister not pictured I never knew existed. Thank you 23andMe for bringing people together. Life is a crazy awesome thing, and we are all insanely lucky to get to experience it." Moving on to the next story, Kurt Angle has a new job in WWE. The Olympic gold medalist has been a familiar sight on WWE television since returning to the company in 2017 as Raw's general manager. Now, Angle is lending his years of expertise in the ring to today's generation of superstars as a producer. Angle had been shadowing others to learn the role off and on in recent months. He was producing this week's Raw taping in Madison Square Garden. We're told he officially started a few weeks back. There's also some more information on some new hires, as wrestling's Olympic gold medalist isn't the only new hire to the WWE. Unless you're one of the ever-dwindling number of fans who watch Impact Wrestling, you probably don't know who Mackenzie Mitchell is. However, expect to see the former Impact backstage interviewer on WWE television, as she recently announced she's going to be an on-air host in Titanland. Mitchell posted her farewell to Impact saying, "Grateful, changed, Impact. Undoubtedly the most exhilarating and exciting experience of my life thus far. Words can't describe my appreciation for Impact Wrestling and company and all that I've learned with this experience. To my friends, family and fans, you guys rock and the reason why I love doing what I do each and every day. 2019 is a year of change and I can't wait to see what the future holds." The House of Hardcore promotion is also going to be missing its lead announcer, as PW Insider's Mike Johnson informed fans today. Matt Camp, who was a lead announcer for House of Hardcore as well as a regular on Sirius XM for pro wrestling and fantasy football, announced that he has been hired by World Wrestling Entertainment and will be appearing as an on-air host for their digital content. Camp would be the second lead House of Hardcore announcer hired by WWE, following Vic Joseph. Camp took over the lead House of Hardcore announcer position after Joseph was hired by WWE. And our last bit of news, Michael Cole being removed from Raw. Now the Blue Brand could be in for some vintage Cole as the WWE's resident Raw announcer heads back to SmackDown Live this fall. According to a story at WrestleVote, the plans of now for the new announce team includes Michael Cole heading to SmackDown on Fox. I'm also told Vic Joseph is set to become the lead man on Monday Night Raw. Not set in stone as nothing is with WWE, but this is their working idea. This could prove interesting as WrestleVote also mentioned the possibility of the WWE returning to its two-person announce team. Hearing the significant changes are coming to the commentary teams once the SmackDown to Fox move happens in a few weeks. All shows will be impacted, including Raw. A source has said the return of the two-man booth is coming. But there you have it guys, your latest wrestling news for today. What are your thoughts on the stories? Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.